Hello, hello, lovely people. I am out here doing GoPuff tonight. Time is 9:41. I have a scheduled shift at 10. So let's see. Let me show you what I'm working with. So I'm here at the warehouse. I haven't gotten any deliveries as of yet. Excuse me, I'm a little bit under the weather. But let's see what's going on here. I don't see that many cars in the parking lot. Oh, yes, I do. You got, oh my goodness. We got one person pulling out now. So we're going to let them pull out so I can pull in. Y'all, I have been struggling with this cold slash sinuses for a minute. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this live. But this is our warehouse. So, show you my screen. Still nothing. Refresh the screen. I'll show you what I made last time. I worked 2.99 hours. I made $67. So it's worth it to make some extra money, y'all. For real. So we're just gonna hang out for 2 hours tonight to see if anything, you know, pop off. Cut my car off. We're just gonna see, what's going on. I've never worked this location this late at night. The other night I worked. I'll show you what I worked. Let me show you here. Weight pay was $2.24. That's hardly nothing. Let me see here. I did 10 deliveries when I made that 67.11. So let me see here. Shows you how much each delivery was paying. Trying to see my start time. I think I picked up a shift from 6 to 9 this day. So like I said, I've never worked this late before at this location. So we'll see. From my experience, it's always best to work scheduled shifts, especially in my market, than it is on demand. When I first started working with GoPuff, I always did demand and I could make pretty good money. Let me see if I can find my history with them and show you what I used to make. Let me show you. So that's that week. See, I didn't do much that week. Didn't do that much. Y'all, this is just extra money for me. So this was my highest paying week, excuse me, so far. And I only worked 48 hours. So that's not bad, $324. I've been working at the hospital 12 hours shifts and not making that much. Let's see here. I don't think I did much. So I made $134 in February. So I don't think I made much going back. Let me see if we go back some more. No, I wasn't running the app that much because I was busy in my notary business. So I was making the income. I didn't really need the extra income at the time. So let's see here. Go back to earnings. I'm trying to look through my phone, y'all. It's kind of hard. Let's see here. There we go. Let me go back to trip. Well, no wonder. I hadn't even started my work week, y'all. Work day. Trying to show y'all stuff. Ain't even clocked into work. Ain't that something here at the job and still late? Lord have mercy. So this is just some of the protocols you have to go through. You read everything. Pretty much the same. It says hang tight. No orders yet. So when you get an order, something to pop up on the screen, you go inside the warehouse, you scan the bags. Now you have to scan the bags because I believe people were taking bags that didn't belong to them, and they had no way to track what drivers were just snatching up bags, Sometimes they use Uber Eats when they don't have enough drivers to deliver the packages. And so I'm not on Uber Eats. I do Uber, the driving part, rideshare part. but they use Uber Eats. So I asked one of the MCs, warehouse managers, what happens when the Uber driver can't deliver, the product, and they said either they get to take it or they have to bring it back to the warehouse. So I think this warehouse closes at 2:30. I think GoPuff closes at 2:30 in my market. I'm not quite sure. See how bad my eye is? Yeah, I've been struggling. I've been going through it, but it is what it is. So I'm still, hanging tight. You're supposed to get paid for wait time when you're clocked in. So let me show you what that looks like. So when you clocked in, it'll show you wait time. So I'm not clocked in. I bet you soon as 10 o'clock hit, I get an order. It's normally always like that. It's normally always like that, y'all, for real. So I hope you all have had a fantastic day. I had to come home and take a nap because I knew I was going to be out tonight past my bedtime. Normally in the bed by 8 o'clock because I get up at like 4:30 every morning. Even on the weekends, my schedule. I get up, I answer all my emails, I see what type of orders I got on eBay, Mercari. I had an order on Mercari, y'all. And most of the notifications sound the same, even with offer up, that little ding and ringing kind of sound noise. So sometimes if I posted something on offer up, it might say, "Oh, this is suggested item that you've been looking for, or whatnot." So I kind of found out someone had I don't see what I'm trying to get. I don't sell much on Mercari anymore. I used to, but I still have items in my store. So I had got a message. Someone just told me to check Mercari, and I had got a message saying that someone was asking about one of the items I had in my store. See, this is the only thing I don't like with this app. Look at this, y'all. See that yellow? That means they're not reading that I'm even here. So what you have to do, you have to go inside the warehouse, get on their Wi-Fi so this will turn green so they know that I'm here. Because that'll mess you up on your wait time. That's one reason why I quit coming here. Because of that. Because I'll be sitting out here waiting and then it'll go yellow, then it'll go red. And sometimes if they don't see that they have a computer that they read all the drivers that's on schedule who's actually here, and if they don't see you on a driver log, they're not going to sign any order to you, or the system not going to sign no order to you. So I just seen two people walk by me just now, and I'm like, wait a minute now, hold up. And then I see it's back green. See what I'm saying? It's back green. I do not know why it does that. I just have a habit of refreshing it because that's what I'm saying. Like my previous experience coming here, working at this location, this is the very first location I worked. And as you saw my payouts, I did good here, right? It's not too far from my home. I'm familiar with the neighborhoods. It's not that many apartments that you have to go up and down the stairs. The apartments are labeled good, a lot better than some of the other locations. But it's just that sitting out here not getting accounted for, and not getting paid wait time. They used to pay hourly, but they don't pay hourly no more. They just pay your scheduled shift, and then you get paid wait time in between getting orders. So I always try to pick a scheduled shift, and of course 10 to 12 was the only scheduled shift they had, like for real. Let's see what they got. I'll show you. Like I said, y'all gotta bear me. I ain't really going through it. But I just go show no excuses, y'all. If y'all want something to happen in y'all lives, y'all gotta make it happen. And she got 3 bags. That's good. See, this job right here, the only good thing about it is the tips. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I know I go back and forth. Let me show you about the tips. To see, the tips would make everything. Look at that. Look how much that is. 32.13 in tips, y'all. Can y'all see that? Tips. That's tips. 86.21 in tips. That's the whole purpose. That's the reason why I'm out here. Just like waitresses. See, I got an order. Y'all see that? So I just got an order. So I gotta go inside now. Only got 1 bag. I gotta go inside now and grab that bin. All right. So just bear with me. I'm gonna go inside. Hopefully the phone don't fall. If it do, then y'all understand. I got my one little bag. I'm not going to show you what it looked like because that shows the person's address. So I wouldn't dare want to do that. But yeah, it's on and popping, y'all. For real, for real. Let's see how we going to do this. Put my seatbelt on. I normally listen to my radio, but since I got y'all driving with me tonight, riding along, I'll keep y'all company. How about that? Say start delivery. No, I want to hit. Wait a minute. Yeah, directions. It's only 9 minutes away, so that's not bad. Say 9 minutes. This lady right here got a GoPuff sign in her car. She says she does that so whenever she out in the parking lots or whatever, she won't get towed. And the thing about this type of, you know, sometimes you meet the same people. Sometimes you might have a conversation, sometimes you don't, but we kind of pretty much know all of our cars. So that's the good thing about it. So it might be a little shaky, but let's see here. Like I said, I'm only working till 12, so yeah, bumpy bump. And I like working nights. Even when I did ride share a lot more, I would start like 5 o'clock in the morning because it wasn't be that much traffic on the road. Excuse me, y'all. It wouldn't be that much traffic. That'd be the best thing about it, y'all, for real. Not that much traffic. You can safely drive. You don't have to worry about people cutting you off. All that kind of stuff. And pretty much you can tell with their marketing techniques because I know normally service one side of the town more than the other. Like, was it yesterday? Yeah. I think it was yesterday. I was mainly on this side of town a lot more. And I could tell that we're going that way again today. So, let's see. But this all you're doing is they already packaged the orders for you. You just pick them up, put them in your car. Like scan the bag, put it in your car. Drive to the person's address. You get their address in the app. Just drive there. Once you get to the person's house, you take a picture. You take a picture of the you dropping the bag off in front of their house, and you hit complete order, and then you go on to the next one. For which I only got one side, means I got to come back to the warehouse. And you say, oh, well, that's a lot of driving back and forth. But it's, I mean, think about it. If you're the rideshare driver, you get a ding. You pick up somebody here, you might take them 20, 30 minutes out. Then you got to try to find another ride. You know what I'm saying? And that might take another 20, especially this time of night when people getting off work or people needing rides, the bars are closing down, or people needing, you know, all kinds of people getting off work. I don't mind going back and forth to the warehouse, you know, 50, 1,100 times. Because then I know then, you know what I'm saying, where my beginning and my end would be. And like I said, it's only probably about 5 minutes from my home. So that's not bad. And this delivery is only 5 minutes away right now. So that is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's see here. I am so sorry, my throat, y'all. I'm telling you. I don't want to take no more Mucinex, no more these, because that stuff had me like hacking and coughing and all kind of stuff. For real. This one roll right here. There's 2, 4, 5 lanes. Whoopsie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lanes. And I tell you, don't nobody know which one to get in. It'd be something else sometimes. I'll tell you the truth. I always, when I drive, because I used to do special transportation for the county, and they always, because we used to drive those special transportation vans. So they always taught us to stay in the lane for what you're going to be turning off on. So if you're going to be making the right turn, you need to stay in the right lane. If you're going to be making a left turn, stay in the left lane. And I've done that all my adult years, even driving a big old handicap, special vans. I ain't gonna say handicap, but special assistant vans where you put people in the wheelchairs and you roll them up on the ramp. Oh my God, I was so good at that job. I got moved up to dispatch where I was dispatching the drivers all around because I had already proven I could any route they put me on, I could get it done completed in a certain amount of time without no issues. No matter, I had to fill in for drivers. I was that go-to driver. Then, like I said, they promoted me to dispatch, and I really enjoyed dispatch. I just didn't like sitting in the office. Like I don't like being in the politics and stuff. Like hearing them talk about other drivers, their personal lives, and you know the drivers really going through stuff, and them talking like not having sympathy for them. I didn't like hearing all that back talk. Like I like to be out on the road, do my job, clock out, I go home. Like that's me all day long, every day. But sitting up in that office, and then you gotta wait till somebody relieve you to go to the bathroom because you gotta sit there on a dispatch phone in case drivers call in, customers call in, clients call in, want to know where the driver is, or change. I had to do scheduling too, so sometimes I have to do scheduling for the ladies who did scheduling. So sometimes they're like, okay, Charlene, we might be busy, or the calls will roll back over to the dispatcher line, which where I was sitting, and I would have to answer calls and schedule calls sometimes. So yeah, it was fun. The people were outside of management. The people were fine. I really enjoyed working with the people, but it just was the politics part of it, y'all. I did not like that at all. I didn't. I did not at all. And the thing about GoPuff, the more you deliver at the same warehouse, you go to the same apartment complex. And sometimes it be the same people. It be the same people. Like I said, it's good and bad with every job, but it be sometimes the same exact people. Sometimes it be the same people all your whole shift. Like they'll order something, and then you might go back to the warehouse, pick up some more orders, and then you go back to the warehouse and you got them again. Like I'm like, who does that? And they don't even deliver in my neighborhood. And I'm like, how much is delivery? You know? How much is delivery? Like for real. Last night when I was out, I seen some transportation guys, not transportation, I'm sorry, trash pickup guys on the back of a truck picking up the apartment complex trash. And I knew they was busy, but I wanted to ask them how much they get paid to do that. It's like luxury trash pickup or whatever you want to, put a fancy name behind it. But I seen a group of guys doing that last night. I thought that was very interesting because I've never personally seen it. I know I've seen ads years ago with people doing it, like getting hired to go out to the apartment complexes and pick up people's trash. But actually meet somebody who actually did it or actually seen it being done myself, I've never done it. I've never seen it till last night. So I thought that was real cool. I think being an entrepreneur yourself is wonderful. You don't make as much money as you like. I just think it's wonderful, y'all. I really do. I don't take nothing for it. I've been self-employed for like maybe 4 years now, maybe 5. Yeah, for real. It's been a blessing, y'all. It has been a blessing. The only downfall about working nights is you have to look really, really hard for these streets and people addresses. Like I delivered to this one, I didn't know they was young, but these young couple or people, the house and everything was dark. I mean pitch dark. They didn't even have their porch light on. So when I had to park on the street, put my flashes on, and walk up and down the sidewalk to visually see which house belonged to them. And then when I got on the porch, I asked the young lady, I said, can you please just turn your porch light on, please, ma'am? Because you have to take a picture of the ID, especially to order something 21 or older. And the only thing about this app too, is that the GPS and the GPS they use for this is not the GPS you need to get to the person's house. I learned that the hard way, y'all. The hard way. See, this ain't even it. See, that's what I'm saying. And I'm telling y'all not to look, and here I am not looking. Let me see this. What am I looking for? 106. Now, where's 106 at? Lord have mercy. There are a lot of apartments, y'all. More apartments than I ever thought. 106. Now, what is that? Let's see. It's back this way. Gotta be. That's the only downfall about it at night. Trying to find these apartments. Okay, there we go. That's 105. So that's 106 over here. Now trying to find the apartment number when I get up in here. Oh my lord. Wear some comfortable clothes, comfortable shoes. Don't be out here trying to be all cute and stuff, because you're gonna quickly see. Go ahead and be cute if you want to. You're gonna quickly find out. This ain't it for you. Cause last night I was working and it started drizzling, y'all. It wasn't raining, so I didn't bring out my poncho or my umbrella, but it was raining enough. So I'm about to go in here and I'll be right back. Grab my little bag and I'll be right back, y'all. All right. That one was all the way in the back of the dang old building. I done went up the stairs, went down the stairs to the back. So let's see how much I made. Let's see. I made a whopping $8. I made a whopping $8.20. Yeah, so oh well. It adds up, right? It adds up when you're trying to make some money. Trying to make some things happen, Captain. Let's see here. And another thing about it is that you don't have to worry about children running between the cars at night. Like, I know when the summertime comes and people people are home and people let their children stay out a little bit later because they don't have school, that's going to be a major concern of mine. But right now, I'm just thankful that I don't have to worry about when I'm backing up or coming in between these apartment complexes that children run in between the cars and stuff, you know. And for the most part, people had their dogs on leashes, so I don't worry about that. So now I'm on my way back to the warehouse. Excuse me. To see if they have any more orders for me. Any more orders for me. And like I said, you work the same warehouse, you don't always have to put the directions back to the warehouse. Because I'm not quite sure if they service like a 10-mile radius around the warehouse that you service. But it's not that far. As y'all saw, it says what it said, 9 minutes away from where the warehouse was. So 9 minutes there, 9 minutes here, and then 9 minutes back. Now, if I had more orders, it'd be different. Like I had one order one time that was 15 minutes out, but I had other orders mixed in. So I think that was saying the whole complete beginning to finish was 15 minutes all the way around, start to finish. So that's good. So tell me if anyone y'all have done GoPuff before. Are you thinking about doing GoPuff? You bored? You want some extra money? Is it in your city? I'm in Charlotte. I've done, let me see, like I said, I've done Uber. I've done Lyft. I've done Rapify. I've done Mystery Shop. Matter of fact, y'all, let me tell you about this Mystery Shop gig I had the other day. Fresh Start, and I'll do a video about mystery shops too, but I had accepted this mystery shop for Presto, and it was an instant paying shop. Like once you do the shop and you submit the photos and the information in a little 2-minute survey, it goes to review and you get paid like I'm saying 48.17. I don't want to push y'all, make y'all think that quick, but you get paid like right away compared to other mystery shops, right? And you get paid through PayPal. So I picked up the little shop because I hadn't worked for them in a while, because I pick up stuff, put it down real quick. Then I went to do the mystery shop, but the app was glitching, so it picked up my GPS as being there. But when it was time for me to take the 2 or 3 pictures, that was only required, and answer like 1 or 2 questions. It was paying $10, and they had a whole bunch of them. Like the amount was like I could have made $300 that day, like for real. Just boom, 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 driving around town taking these pictures. You know what I'm saying? But the app was glitching really bad, so I was on my way to a lawn closing. So I like, man, I can't mess this up. You know, like the lawn closing, like my bread and butter, like that's how I make a living, really. This is just fillers. So I took pictures on my phone, on my camera roll. So I emailed them today to let them know that, yeah, y'all seen that the GPS picked me up as being at this location, but the app was glitching, so therefore I couldn't upload the pictures inside of the app to hit submit. Because every time I take the picture through the app and hit submit, it said, oh, wrong. I'm like, what's wrong? So I'm still waiting to hear back from them, y'all. But that's not to deter y'all from doing, mystery shops, because that's an easy gig. Like if y'all in between whatever, work, loan signings, ride share, whatever, and you want to pick up a couple extra dollars, do that, y'all, for real. For real, do it. Mystery shop has saved my behind so many times. That's all I used to do was bank in mystery shops for a long time. I would drive all over. I would do the banking shops, and while I was in these small little towns, I would go to the thrift stores and pick up my stuff on my eBay store. That's what I did. Like I would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I loved it. But when COVID hit, a lot of the banks, closed down. A lot of those mystery shops were no longer required. Although I have seen some more requests in the mystery shop apps for banking shops. So, but I love gas station shops. Anybody know I love gas stations? But the way gas costs right now, I can't just do that all day, because you have to buy gas, buy an item in the store. And I think they pay every 2 weeks through this particular mystery shop. So Mystery shop is the thing, is the way to go, y'all. If y'all want to do it, it's just mystery shopping. You just posing as a regular customer, going to the gas station, doing what you normally do, pulling up, getting your gas, going inside, paying, making sure you get a receipt, and that's it. And then in your car, you fill out the little survey, submitting it to them. That's all you doing, y'all. You can wear what you want to wear. You ain't got to dress up. You ain't got to talk to nobody. It's easy money. You just got to put forth a little bit of effort and do it. Now, they do have mystery shops where you have to take pictures of certain things at the gas station. I can't disclose what those are, but that's the one that I love to do too. The one I just mentioned before, I hate when people get in my behind. The one I mentioned before, they don't pay that much. Of course, the more they want you to do, to pay a little bit more. But like I said, money's money, y'all. Always it makes sense, right? Make it work. Make it do what it do. So I am on my way back to the warehouse. So I'll show y'all when I get there what it's looking like. If you're thinking about doing GoPuff, see, I gotta run this light because they are all on my tail. Like, that's how people have a lot of rear end. Because people want to ride you, like, through the lights. Like, oh, you want to ride me. Like, why? Well, you just go around me. And what is another driver? What if it's another driver, y'all? We both pull up the same spot. Ain't that embarrassing? When you somewhere and y'all both pull up at the same spot. That's why I try not to have road rage with people, because you just never know. Everybody on 10 right now. Everybody's on 10. It just ain't safe to just be flying off at everybody. Yeah. What they might have did, you might have felt wasn't right, but popping off at the mouth right now with the climate everybody in, I'm out here trying to make a little bit of money. My doggone self. Nah, honey. This ain't the time. This ain't the time. They just want to go around me. They just I don't know what it is. They just want to follow me. Man, we going to the same place. I don't know. I can't go in that lane because that lane turning on the highway. This one's where I need to be in. Lord have mercy. It's already 10:14. And I'm already like, Lord, I ain't made but $8. But I ain't been clocked in long. Like, doing other type of gigs and you making money like that, it'll spoil you so bad. It will. If you trying to get over. You know you got your light blinking. Oh yeah, you are trying to get over. Good. You get in between me and crazy back there. Let me get on over out y'all. All y'all where y'all can follow the leader. You know, they're not following me. They're going straight. But that was crazy. It rocked me like that. I don't know why people do that. I don't even do that. Sometimes when I'm constantly not thinking about it, I might be up on somebody, but I don't be up on them like that. I don't know. Maybe I do. I keep wanting to lean to the side, y'all. That's just how I ride in my car. To be leaning to the side, but y'all can't see me like if I lean to the side. So, trying to stay in camera. Trying to stay in camera view. Trying to stay in camera view. I know this one YouTuber talking about they normally do night shift and they do food delivery, and they got deactivated because some of the restaurants were saying it was open 24 hours, and when they would get there, the restaurant would be closed. And I'm like, man, that's messed up. Like, you can't just be dependent on these apps like that. Like, for real, like, they watch all our content. YouTube creators, they watch our content. Like, you got to be careful what you saying. I'm just taking y'all with me so y'all can see what's really going on, like how you do this type of work. But I mean, it is, y'all can see for yourself, make your own opinion. I ain't gotta tell you nothing. We all of age, we all grown enough to decide if we want to work for these apps. You're not really self-employed, you're just an independent worker. So that means if you don't want to work tonight, you don't have to. That's what that means. That's what that means, y'all. Independent contractor means you work when you want to work. So if that's all they want to pay you, that's all they want to pay you. But when you're a business owner, in so many levels, I'm gonna tell y'all this: you can charge what you want to charge, right? They can take it or leave it. when you're a gig worker, and this might get me canceled, or it might, people, feedback, they pay you what they pay you. And you even accept it, right? You gonna accept it or you gonna complain about it? I don't know. So I'm back at the warehouse now. You have to get to a certain distance to the warehouse before it picks up your location back here for them to assign you another order. I don't know why that came about, but this girl been going to get her lights off. She been going to get it. I have not seen her in a while. Woo. I moved all the way over, y'all. Let her get by. Hope she's having a good night. Hope she's meeting her quota, cause some people live in their cars, y'all. Some people live in their cars. Some people stay in motels, hotels. Some people okay with all that. I ain't saying not. Like, as long as you ain't outdoors. Some people want to be outdoors. I don't know, but I don't know nobody what they got going on. I don't judge nobody. Sometimes I don't even try to look in people's cars because you can tell they sleeping in their car. Lord have mercy. So, I am back here at the warehouse. I got 2 phones, y'all. Wish I had 2 chains there. So I'm back here at the warehouse. And see, as soon as I pull up, I got 2 more trips. So I have to go in here and get these orders. All right. They were just in there talking about that silicone leak and how the GoPuff in that area made over. He said about $7,000 or something crazy. That's what he was talking about. I'm like, Lord, that would have been a nice paycheck for those drivers. I hope they offer them drivers little bonuses to be out there in all that chaos with all that gallon of water, jugs of water. Matter of fact, not even gallons. So I got a total of 2 orders this go round. The little girl cheesing at me. Listen, so I have my daughter with me sometimes, but she's like, Mommy, you going out too late. I'm going to bed. She probably ain't even on bed. She probably on her phone right now because I ain't even there. I didn't even take their phones tonight. I let them. She's like, oh no, I did take her phone tonight. I didn't take my middle boy phone. They pay sleep when I'm about to leave. And then when I get home, sometimes I go back to the house, check on them. They up playing and doing other stuff. Being teenagers. I got teenagers, y'all. Not babies. I got the teenagers. Boy, they should write a book. Maybe I should be the one to write a book about them teenagers, boy. Teenage girls and mothers, teenage boys and mothers. That'd be a bestseller. I promise you it will be. I promise it will be. That ain't no joke. Trying to get along with them and understand them, and they thinking you always the bad guy. You just trying to protect them. You live through these phases and experience different phases, and you in the old age, nothing was popping off when you was that age, and I'm like, oh my God, you have no idea. Then you tell them some of the things you used to do, they like, oh, you didn't do that, you lying. Okay. Alrighty then. I ain't gonna tell you all my secrets now. I gotta take some stuff to the grave. Gotta take some stuff to the grave. But yeah, I am trying my best. Trying my best to stay positive. I want to be putting out my bandit sign. I'd be like all over the place. I'm like, do I have a touch of ADHD? Because I'd be like, boom, 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 boom. Like, well, I can't stay. Like, when I'm out and about, I be seeing other bandit signs. I'm like, damn, I should be putting out my bandit signs. But like, no, focus, child, focus, lady. You're doing this right now. You know, when you having to do so much, it's hard to put your trust in other people to do stuff like how you do stuff, because you know you'll get it done. Some people do it mediocre, you know. But I know if I go out and put my bandit signs out, they'll be up and they won't be falling off. They won't be looking sloppy and tacky. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to do. So much to do, y'all. Another thing I want to talk about, and I was thinking about this, like, these gigs have a reason why you're doing them. Like, you know this ain't gonna last forever. You out here making this money, driving around using your car. What happens if your car break down? What happens if you don't have the gas to get out here and your bills are due? Like, you gotta have a backup plan. Are you doing this to save up to buy another car, or are you putting the money aside to buy another car? Are you doing this to get your credit straight? Then you gonna, chill for a little. My whole dream, and I would love for one to be retired at 50, like income retired, like mailbox check money, if that's how you say it, income money, internet money, I'm sorry. And I want to not have to work for money, if that makes sense. I want always to have money in the bank. And I want to be able to take 3 months off and just chill if I want to chill. That's what I want to do. So when you're out here doing these side hustles, you know they can deactivate us at any time. Life happens, life. You know what I'm saying? Just like all this weekend, I was down, y'all. I couldn't do anything. I was so in the weather, and I'm just out here tonight. All I had available was 2 hours for me to get a shift. But what if somebody was really like, this was the only means to make money? And some of y'all, this is your only means to make money. So stack your paper. Ain't nothing wrong with stacking your paper. Stack your paper. Make your goals clear. Make your vision clear. Write it down on paper. I tell my children all the time, it ain't real till you write it down. When you write it down on paper, it's real then. So that means you gotta go make it happen, Captain. I tell them that faithfully. And I do the same. They always say, I got so many doggone notebooks and journals. I write down stuff, my goals, my dreams, my aspirations. I write it down. And I check it off. I work extremely hard to make each and everything happen. If I have to do research, everything takes time. It really does. It takes time. But that don't mean you give up because it takes time. That's when some people want instant gratification in life. I know I was watching an interview with, and I'm so bad with names, and I'll probably think about it later and tell y'all. She said she saved up $1 million. Of course, she's a comedian now. And when she finally hit, people started recognizing who she was, and she started getting all these deals. She said she saved up $1 million and having her mansion built, y'all. Like, how wonderful would that be to have your dream home built from scratch? Just save up the money. You ain't going to no bank for no loan. You just got the money, and you telling me how you want everything. Man, that's so awesome. That is so awesome, y'all, for real. That is so awesome. Let me see. I don't know if I've ever been in these apartment complexes. I know I have, not for GoPuff. I've been for rideshare plenty of times. But I don't think I've ever been up in here delivering GoPuff. So I'm going to see if I can find these apartments. So far, so good tonight. Everything's been chill. And I really like this manager that's working tonight. He is so cool. He's so chill. He's so respectful. He speaks to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they would be in that particular way. They wouldn't even speak to you. You know, they wouldn't even acknowledge you when you walk in the door. Like, it was crazy. But they got him in there, so I'm thankful. And he thanked me for coming in tonight, y'all. Like, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, show appreciation. Like, yeah, you can hire Uber Eats, but you got your own people on GoPuff. You know, show us a little bit of appreciation. We know what the deal is. We know how much the payout is, but just when we come into you, you know, just be nice. Be nice. So okay, let me get off this app right, this map thing. Can't even talk. Cause let me see. Cause this is crazy, y'all. But it is what it is. You live in an area where there's apartments. You gotta deliver to apartments. And you gotta look around trying to find a dang apartment number. This be aggravating. Lord, it be aggravating. You don't know, look on the doggone roof. For real, like, where is the front of the building? First of all, you even know which building you in. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Let's see here. I'm going around. What's that number? Because it's the street right here. So that might be... What's that? I don't even see the apartment number, y'all. It can't be that. Let's see. Because that's facing a whole nother way. Let's see here. Where is the freaking apartment? Like, I've had to call. Okay, here we go. Here we go, right here. I've had to call people and be like, where is your apartment number at? I couldn't find it, y'all, for real. I couldn't even find where I was trying to get to. I had to call the people. Sometimes people don't even answer their phone. That's when you call customer support. You have to call customer support when you can't find a person. You can't just leave. Like, no, don't leave. You don't want nobody leaving your stuff behind. Right. All right. On to the next one. You see me go that way. Ain't gonna work. Just put it like that. How about that? Okay. So this was only for 2 orders, so we'll see. Now I'm out of shape. Well, I'm about to get off here. I'm gonna keep pushing through. I got an hour and 30 minutes left, so I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please let me know what you thought. If you want more ride-alongs, please let me know.